The whole of this week, Kenya Kwanza team led by Majority Whip Sylvanus Osoro, they have been holding empowerment rallies in Kisii County and Nyamira County. But the truth has come out. These events were not just about empowerment. They were part of bigger political strategy to weaken Fred Matiang'i in his own backyard. Today, Fred Matiang'i finally broke his silence, warning that he will not allow anyone to insult or undermine him at home. Welcome to my YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is DMtv Kenya, where we unpack the truth behind Kenya's heated politics. Before I go deep to today's analysis, allow me to take a moment to welcome those who are here for the first time. Take a moment, hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I do my videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. And for the returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch the content of this channel. Today, I want us to focus on Kisii politics, where Ruto'S men are under pressure. They have been pushing their agenda in the Kisii region, but Matiangi has vowed to fight back today. And this marks a turning point. Kenya Kwanza's plan to sell the president in Kisii may not be as easy as they imagined. On the surface, these rallies looked like normal empowerment programs to support the youths, women, and local businesses. But in reality, they were being used as political platforms to attack Fred Matiang'i, to insult him, to spread propaganda and narratives that were carefully called to paint or to make Fred Matiang'i aonekane kama mtu hayuko serious in 2027. The Kisii region may not have, let me say that, hawatakuwa na uwezo wa kupiga kura kama Mount Kenya. We all understand the voting pattern in Mount Kenya. They fought as a team and a block. But it is a swing vote block this time in Kisii. In 2022, President Ruto managed to split the vote in the region, but right now with Matiang'i positioning himself as the region's defender, it will be very difficult for Kenya Kwanza to repeat that success they had in 2022. If Fred Matiang'i consolidates Kisii behind him, he brings in a loyal voting bloc and national credibility. Today's statement by Fred Matiang'i was bold and it was shaking. He said he will not remain silent while being insulted in his own home. And this is a direct challenge to Ruto'S men, especially Sylvanus Osoro, Asahili Chanda, Chafet and Donya Toto, who thought they could dominate the region unchallenged. And Fred Matiang'i's words today shows that he is preparing for a full political comeback. Loss of a swing region we expect for the other side of Kenya Kwanza. Without Kisii, President Ruto must rely heavily on Mount Kenya, which is also shaking and is not going to be for the way it was in 2022. There's also a strengthening opposition morale. Matiang'i's behaviors, it is inspiring other opposition leaders to fight harder from their regions. There's also a breaking Kenya Kwanza narrative. Instead of controlling the story in Kisii, President Ruto's team now looks like outsiders forcing their way. And this is not just about Kisii politics. The attacks on Fred Matiang'i and his strong response are shaping the 2027 national game. If the president continues using his allies to fight Fred Matiang'i publicly, it may backfire and actually make Matiangi stronger. Kenyans love leaders who always say the truth and who stand up to power. And that's what they are now looking at. Kisii is becoming the new frontline in the battle for 2027. Ruto'S team led by Osoro walifikiria kwamba wataenda kuweaken Fred Matiang'i kwa kuspread propaganda. Instead, they may have awakened him. Matiang'i has vowed to fight back, and his influence in Kisii makes it clear that Kenya Kwanza will not have an easy ride in the region. The big question remains, will Ruto'S team change strategy, or will Matiangi's deviance turn Kisii into the graveyard of Kenya Kwanza's political dreams? Tumeona wakijaribu kuongea venye wanarushiwa mawe. Tumeona anywhere Kenya Kwanza leaders were addressing Kisii residents, they were shouting one term. And that's the song right now on the ground. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this up to the end. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that next time I bring videos like this, YouTube will notify you. Thank you and goodbye.